Yesterday, after I made the video, a friend asked me, Vaishnavi, are those the only 3 books that you have read? Why are you being so dramatic? They are just 3 books. So, to reply that, today I am going to discuss all the books that I have DNFed. For starters, DNF means did not finish. Those are the kind of books that you start but do not finish. When I was new to the internet and didn't know this, I, I used to get very confused. So I'm just going to make this clear. Uh, let's start. Today I'm going to discuss some of the books that I have DNFed, why I have DNFed them. It will help you understand why you should or shouldn't read these books or buy these books, or would it be a waste of money, or would it be a good read for you personally. I am also going to talk about some of the books that are not here, that are in different city. So I will just tell you about them, but I won't show you how they look because they are not here. The first book is The Merchant of Venus. This is a classical play from Shakespeare. There is no denying it. Obviously, the fault is not book. The fault is me. I I I love Shakespeare. I have read Macbeth, Much Ado About Nothing, Julius Caesar. But this book, I realized I have read this book. That's it. That was the only reason. Like, it was in our English textbook. I don't remember like what standard it was in, but it was there. I have read it. I know the whole story about what happens, like 1 pound mass and all that. So it just didn't interest me that much to read the book when I already know what is going to happen. The same thing happened with the next book that I am going to show you, Harry Potter. Yes, it happened with Harry Potter. I have watched the movies so many times, and that was my first mistake. I watched movies before I read the books. Now, in my defense, the books are so costly, and the whole set cost me a lot of money, so I didn't have that much money before. And I was not much of a reader when I first watched Harry Potter. So, those are 2 things because of which I did not read the book before watching movies, and now I have watched the movies so many times that it's hard for me to like focus on the books because I already know what is going to happen. Like, I already know Voldemort is going to die. Why should and that was not a spoiler. Everybody knows Voldemort is going to die. The next book is same thing. I need to stop watching movies based on books before reading the books. It really ruins it for me because I have watched like a Little Woman movie, and I have also watched the Korean series that is Little Woman. I know the Korean series is not like total rip off of the book, but it kind of has the same elements, so it made me go and I'm going really slow at it, but it's a really amazing book for someone who haven't watched the movie or does not mind. It is a really amazing book focusing on for really young sisters, and how they grow up and how their life shifts, and it will make you go, oh, am I associating more with this character, or am I associating more with this character? And that is a very interesting point, because at one point you will associate with someone and you will go, oh, I'm just like her. So it is an interesting read. I just need to stop watching movies before reading book. The same thing happened with one of the books that is not here, but I think I should mention it. It was The Great Expectations. The movie Fitur, starring Katrina Kaif, is also like it is live action version of The Great Expectation, like little modern live action. It takes inspiration from them. So the same thing happened with that book, where I watched the movie before I completed the book, and now I'm not interested in reading the book. But the little difference is that the movie is little bit modern compared to, obviously the book is very old, so at least I have that element going for me, so at least I am still willing to read it Like I still feel like I want to read it just to see the difference between movie and the book. uh, since there are some elements that I want to see how like how the book will represent that element that I have seen in movie, or vice versa, to be honest. The next book is The Kite Runner. Now this book helped me understand a lot. This book, I have heard about this book a lot. Like you have no idea how much I have heard about this book. Like every single person who is into books has read this book, or other book from the same author, and they will always recommend me this book. They will be like, oh, you should definitely read this book. So I got this book, I got it second hand, and it is amazing book so far. But the thing was that because I was already reading the 3 books I mentioned in my last video, I did not pay good attention to this book, and I feel like this book really needs a proper attention given to it. Like you can't just pick it up and read it like that. You need attention to understand what is happening in this book. So that's why I stopped reading it. I will reread it again when I am done with these 3 books, and I will make sure to give it the proper attention and love and care that this book deserves. The next book is The Secret History. I'll be simple. This is too long. The book is too long, but the characters are perfect. Like you hate people in this book, and that's what makes this book a good book. Because when you're reading this book, you can feel that they are human. You know that, oh, they are human. They are just like us, just a little bit, a lot more flawed than we are. But we as a human are flawed creature. We have seen people who are fraud. We are people who are flawed. So I feel like this book depicts human nature quite perfectly. I just felt like it was so long and nothing was happening, nothing was going anywhere, and I was so thrilled to it. Like dark academia and mystery, thriller, murder. But I don't know where that thing go. I think it was because I had exams going on when I was reading this, so I couldn't focus on both things, and I chose exam because they are exams. So so because of that I was not able to complete this, but I will reread it. Maybe I will find the spark in it again that I found when I first started reading this book, because it is an interesting book about flawed character, and I love flawed character. King of Scar. I will tell you, this book, the story behind this book is amazing. Why I didn't read it? Because it comes in a series, right? The series of Shadow and Bone, and then Six of Crows, and then this book, right? Shadow and Bone was okay. It wasn't like the best literature I have ever read, but I read Six of Crows and I was like, I can't read any book after this, right? Because it was one of the best fantasy novels I have read, and I was new to reading, so I was not really that much experienced in any other fantasy. It was my first fantasy novel apart from Shadow and Bone, but Shadow and Bone was okay. Six of Crows was amazing. Like, are you kidding me? The 6 main characters were like past memory and trauma. So this book was good, but because I had just read Six of Crows, I was feeling like I can't read a book after that. And when I started reading this, it just felt like it's boring. Like, look at it. How can this book be boring? But it felt like it was boring because the Six of Crows was so good that I could not focus on any other book. After that, I think I read Wuthering Heights. That's what got me back. Or Handmaid's Tale. Both of them trauma. So yeah, but look at this pretty book. It has map. It's pretty book. I am going to read it again. The next book is political. Now I'm the kind of person who loves reading political stuff, especially if it's old political stuff, like not the new political stuff, but like old political stuff, the stuff that was written when things were happening, like during the time of freedom, like Gandhi and anarchy. I will be honest. I bought this book after I watched Kesari 2, and I bought it because I like collecting information from different point of view. Like if it was happening during the time our freedom fighters was fighting, I like their first hand records. I like their first hand. Like, what were you thinking? What were different parts of different people thinking during that time? I like reading that, and so because I feel like a lot of different point of views written during that time period are very important for us to understand, like the history of how we got freedom, history of how things happened, history of who, like what was happening. And Sir Nair was like not part of any political party as far as I know. So it is quite interesting to find out like what his feelings were as a objective party in all the things that were happening. So these are the books that are here. Also important note, I feel like people should prioritize reading political books. I feel like I should make a video especially about books that I have read that one way or another reference to political things, like maybe in fiction, maybe in like autobiographies, or maybe in books like these. So I don't know, maybe I should make a video like that, because knowing different opinions of different political parties is always helpful for us. Next books that I have that I don't have here but I have DNFed are first one is The Book Thief. It was given to me as my from my friend as a birthday gift, and she knows me. She knows me well. You know me well. If you are watching this, you know me well. You got me a great book. Like, it was a really great book. It's about this Holocaust and a girl who, I know it sounds weird, a girl who likes to read and Holocaust. Those are the only two things I'm going to say about this book. But it's an amazing read, and I was actually reading it. I was pretty close to like halfway in the book, but because I shifted to my hometown, it was left in the city that I study in, and I will go pick it up soon. But until then, I have just DNF'd it without wanting to DNF it. So yeah, that's that. The next book is Uswan. I have DNF'd it with all my consciousness, with from my heart, okay? And there is a reason, because the book is so good. The book is so good. The book is in Marathi. It's a Marathi literature, and it is an amazing book. It was an amazing experience. No, it wasn't an amazing experience, but it was an amazing book. But the thing with that book was, there was so much sadness in that book. And I know it's like, oh, it's realism. That's how sad. That's how people live in this world where everything is sad and all that. But the thing with me is, I started connecting with the character. Like, I start connecting with any character very quickly. And what happened was, when I started reading that book, I started connecting with the main character, and it physically hurt me. Like, I started to have nightmares and all that because of how sad the book was. Like, I was imagining myself in their places, and I could not do it anymore. I had read 30 pages and I had cried 15 times in one book. So I was like, I'm not going to read it, but it's an excellent book for anyone who is not as light-hearted as me, who can endure this. I can't. I just can't. That is not for me. I'm very soft person. Sorry, but yeah. So I could not read it, but it is the most. I don't even know how to explain it, because this is an amazing book, and anyone who is into Marathi literature, if you haven't read Uswan, क्या कर रहे हो जिंदगी में, पढ़ लो, बहुत अच्छी है. So that's it for today. I guess those are they are not only, but these are the books that I have DNF'd, and for very bad reason, for to say the least, and I'm going to read them. Don't worry, they are my precious books. I have spent thousands of rupees on them. I'm going to read them, just not right now. Just right now I need to finish those 3 books. But thank you for joining in today, and listening to me rant about book. I hope you understood the kind of books you want. Maybe one of them is like your jam, you liked it. Maybe you just realized that Gandhian anarchy exists. I don't know. Maybe you like thriller mystery, so you like The Secret History. Or maybe you just want to give something to your sister, so you are thinking Little Woman is good book, because it is a good book. If your sister is a reader and you are both sisters, it's a good book. She will identify herself from the 4 characters. I will guarantee you that. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video.